This guy right here, Roy Rickstrew, joins us now for this week's Dollars and Cents segment, sponsored by the Resource Center. Hey, thanks for coming in.
Well, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Well, Bruce is in here every week, and he's told us all about you and about your new role. I want to talk about the topic today. It is disability services. You are the new disability representative. Tell me about how you came to be in that role.
Well, that is the rumor. And it's pretty simple, really. My mother was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis when I was a kid. Didn't have a lot of job opportunities, ended up at a sheltered workshop. I grew up in that environment, working around those folks, visiting with them, bowling with them, etc. Had a real passion for trying to help folks to get through these type of government programs.
And at this point, you have like 20 years of experience now?
That's correct.
And have worked both sides of this?
That's correct. I did have the pleasure of working for one of the state agencies before I switched over to become an advocate. So I have about 23 years of experience working with disability-based programs on both sides of the desk. So I kind of have a unique perspective in trying to help folks get through the kind of common missteps or problems that may come about. I've got that experience from both sides to know what the agency's looking for and what clients need to present.
Okay, so that's part of your approach right there. And what are some of the myths regarding this? I mean, I think some people think I will never get approved for disability. Other people think, oh, I'll get it in a couple of days.
Yeah, that's correct. There's this notion that you have to file and everybody's denied the first time. And unfortunately, about 2/3 of initial applications are denied. So it's not entirely a myth, but there's no number of applications you have to file to get through the process. Really depends on the strength of your medical records, how well your doctor records for you, and just your condition in general.
Okay. And you do a lot of workshops to help people navigate through that.
Oh, yeah.
That's
right?
correct. That's correct. The Resource Center is kicking off workshops. It's going to be every Thursday. It's a standing appointment at 2:30. We're also going to have an every other Thursday at 6 p.m. That way, if you have friends or family that you'd like to come to the meeting with you, they'll have that opportunity to come in and visit with us as well. Keeping it as a standing appointment, it's easier for folks to remember, hey, Thursday, 2:30, the Resource Center is going to have this disability workshop.
Now, if you are denied, that doesn't mean it's over.
That's correct. There's lots of layers of appeal, and the further you get into the system, a lot of times the better decision you get, the more involved you get to be with the decision maker, the better access you have to talk to that person and explain your claim. Additionally, the rule book gets bigger the further we get into the appeal process. So there's more arguments that can be presented in those final stages of the appeal that may not get an ear at the beginning.
And forgive me, you may have said this earlier, but typically, when one applies, how long is this process before you get word of something?
Yeah, COVID has made things interesting. Let's put it that way. But traditionally, medical records have to be obtained 30 to 60 days under the HIPAA guidelines to get records. So realistically, you're looking about a 100-day mark to earliest to get an initial decision, then another 100 days for the next layer of decision. And then right now, they're scheduling hearings about 8 months into the future. So it can be kind of a long process. Depends on how quickly you get approved and at what level.
But I hear that you've helped thousands at this point.
I have. From the disability-related programs, both state and federal, I have helped thousands of people to get through this system. 19 years is a long time to be working as an advocate. I've crossed paths with a lot of people.
Yeah, you're a great addition to the Resource Center team.
Well, I'd like to think that I am. I'm very fortunate to be there. Bruce runs a great ship over there, and I'm lucky to be part of that team.
Well, you came on in February. Has it been busy for you?
It has been busy for me. A lot of startup stuff. I brought kind of part of my existing workload with me. I've had clients all this while looking to grow that clientele, but it has been busy.
Well, you know full well there are people in our audience that have questions about this, and they're wondering, is this something I could qualify for? And then so many people, you go to the Google and you hope for the best and you try to figure it out.
That's dangerous.
It can be very dangerous when you do that if you try to go it alone. And so people can, first of all, talk one more time about this. The Disability Process 101 that's coming up.
Yeah, Disability Process 101 is our workshop. It's going to be Thursdays at 2:30, every other Thursday at 6. Going to cover some kind of key features, programs that are available, tips and tricks for trying to get through the system, and answer lots of questions for folks, hopefully.
Very good. All right. If you have a question for Roy or for Bruce or for anybody over at the Resource Center, you need to visit the website, resourcecenterinc.com, or give them a call, 417-882-1800. Roy Rickstrew, nice to meet you.
Likewise, thanks so much for giving me the opportunity.
You'll have to come on again soon.
Sounds good. Thanks, ladies.
All right, coming up, we head to Willard, where Tom's found some great food at a restaurant that is a great concept.
It's called The Hive, and we'll take you there here in a few. Don't go away. Ozarks Live is just getting started.